Okay, we should be back. Everything should be working smoothly now. Live chat still on the screen. Oh, good, because it wasn't showing up for a little bit. If I turn this off, does it go away? Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Live chat is on the screen. We're all good, everybody. So, where were we? I'll run it back a little bit because I don't know if that cut off while I was listening to this track. But like I said, track number 8, Monochrome. Let's keep going. Also, I've got to put my Q closed message in the chat. The new chat. 2007 squad back at it again. Let's continue. Hey, this one's kind of bussing though. Kind of bussy-wussy. CD's Nuts TV, exactly. How are we feeling about this one? I think this is actually... This one's actually really solid. Again, it has another catchy element with that Ashatron stamp of approval. Hey, thank you, Alvin. Shout out to Sweden. Again, another, like, relatively, in terms of the album, I would say Monochrome is another one of my favorites from it. You know, I think that one was hitting. Yeah, it's just, I really like those ones that get stuck in my head and they have those little catchy elements, you know. There was the say my name, and then the metalism hook, and then this one had the ooh, 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 ooh. Just those little, like, little parts of it that get stuck in my head. I think they really add to the songs a lot. And I think the vocals were really solid on this one as well. So yeah, I would put that down as a relative favourite. Nothing that's a relative least favourite on here, you know. The ones that I haven't been crazy about, it's just that. Like, I wasn't crazy about them, but they weren't bad. And you know, there's been nothing bad on this so far, I don't think. So let's get on to the next one, the second last track on the project. Track number 9, Light and Darkness. It's been a solid experience, man. Solid experience. The lyrics for this song have yet to be transcribed, apparently. We'll just let it run then. Yo, what's up, Brotendo? More dancey elements to this one as well. Electronic vibes. Got the claps going crazy. Yeah, this was sent in by Vimpan Bertendo. Shout out to Vimpan. Been a pretty solid experience. Yeah, I liked what they did on the Uzi album too. Ashatron's been loving it. That's nice to see, eh? You know, there's certain points of this album where very slightly BABYMETAL kind of remind me of, like, again, I don't have a big range of taste here, but like Linkin Park, kind of like a female Japanese Linkin Park, you know? What is that? Bring Me the Horizon? I have not heard them on there, no. Or wait, like the Uzi song. I think I did hear that actually. You. Hey, thank you, Schmirko. Check your message after this track, Schmirko Worko. Vimpen donated this one, no. Oh. Yeah, the vocals are pretty beautiful all across this. I do agree with that, Ashatron. Am I good drums, guys? Pretty solid as well. Light and Darkness was a nice one. Yeah, I think overall the vocals have just been pretty solid throughout most of this, you know. That was another sort of intense, faster paced one. I believe that had more sort of electronic elements towards the start of it, but then it went more just into that sort of you know, metal sound, as to be expected with BABYMETAL. I thought Light and Darkness was pretty nice. One of the ones that didn't necessarily have a super catchy element to me that like stood out to me. So I wouldn't put it on my favorites, but not bad at all. Not bad at all. The vocals are extremely addictive. Yeah, I can see that perspective for sure. And I believe Sue Metal is the main vocalist across like every single track on here, so shout out to her. She does have very smooth, very pretty sounding vocals, and they match the intensity of the instrumentals really well actually. So yeah, I respect that. I respect that a lot. So let's move on to the 10th and final track on the other one by BABYMETAL. This one is called The Legend. This is how we're closing it out. So let's see what we get. Starting it off nice and mellow. Here are the guitars. I know what's coming. Nice build up though. Oh shit, Schmirko, I'll check your message after this song if that's okay. My bad, I missed that. I knew I had to do something. I knew there was something I had to do, bro. My bad for forgetting that. This is probably like the most mellow overall in the album. Would that be correct to say? Obviously it has the more explosive chorus, but the verses are very low-key like this, you know? Ooh. Was that like a harmonica or something? That shit was kind of slapping. I like that. A little different element in there. There's like a saxophone, yeah. Hey, sometimes different instruments can sound similar, you know? I'm not the instrument guy. But yeah, it was something that you blow into. You know what? I think that was a solid closer, and the closer actually gave us something that was a little bit different to the rest of the songs with the mostly mellow sound, and then it just kind of exploded out for the chorus. But yeah, The Legend was a nice closer for the album. Nice way to finish it up. There we go. That is the final track on the other one by BABYMETAL, The Legend. Yeah, I thought it was very nice, to be honest. Hey, I won't forget it this time. Schmirko. I'll check your message right now. Yeah. So, Schmirko was saying in the tips, right after the stream, I'm going to check the new Turning the Tables reaction to one of the best albums of the year, Guts, by Olivia Rodrigo. Nice. This was a really fun stream. Glad you enjoyed it, bro. Also, BABYMETAL is pretty fun, and thanks for liking Jeans Soaked. Yeah, Jeans Soaked was a pretty solid track, honestly. So yeah. There we go right there. I thought that was a good closer. Gave us something a little bit different on this project. Like I said, more mellow than the other songs for more of the song. Just the chorus was heavier. But overall, I think it was a solid closing track, and yeah, just great vocals from Sue Metal as well. So shout out to her. Get those vocal cords moistened, you know. So, initial thoughts on the other one by BABYMETAL. My first experience with an album from them, and I would say it was pretty solid. It's not necessarily my type of thing, so I think in terms of like a general rating, taking like, you know, what my music taste usually is into account, I'd probably go with around a 6-ish for this project, because, you know, which is good. It's a positive thing, especially for something that's not something I would typically listen to. No rapping equals 0 out of 10. But yeah, I do think it was overall there was a lot of elements I liked to it. The dramatic sound, the fact that the lyrics feel like they're telling some sort of like grand story, you know, like the lyrics definitely feel The lyrics feel like larger than life, which I feel like is what a lot of the songs actually in terms of their sound like. So I think it's very fitting. I think it does exactly what it's trying to do, you know? It's one of those things where I'd say like 6 out of 10 because it's not necessarily for me, but I think it's doing absolutely everything that it's trying to do in the right way, you know? So my favorites and least favorites on there. Favorites that I've written down are Metal Kingdom, the opening track. Always good to have the very first track on a project on your favorites. Maya, say my name, Metalism, and Monochrome. Four favorites right there. And no least favorites because, like I said, I think they're doing everything they're trying to do pretty perfectly. Nothing that's bad on there, so there's nothing that needs to go on the least favorites, you know? So yeah, that was the other one. I thought that was pretty enjoyable. I would say quite a bit of it sounded quite samey to me, but again, it's not a bad thing. It was pretty consistent. If you like the sound of one of these tracks, I think you're probably going to like the majority of this project. And there were a few songs that tried different things throughout, whether it was incorporating more dancey electronic elements, or ones that had more mellow segments to it. There was a few different things tried throughout here, and I do think Su Metal has beautiful vocals that are meshed very well with these more intense, harder beats, harder instrumentals. You know, I think that's kind of like Baby Metal's whole thing. You know, these beautiful vocals over these harder beats. So I think it's a pretty cool sound, and overall, I'd say it was an enjoyable experience. Not something I loved, not something that I'd listen to all that much in my own time, but a cool experience, definitely. So thank you for sending that one in, Vimpen. Let me know in the live chat what your favorite tracks on this project are, and also if there's anything that you don't like on this project, I'd be interested to see, Vimpen. But yeah, hey, as far as my experience with J Metal goes, I think it was a good sort of album to hear under that genre, you know? They definitely know what they're doing. They definitely know what they're doing, and I think they do everything really well. Say my name. Say my name. What did I think of A Great Chaos? Really not a fan. Really not a fan, Brotendo. But hey, that's just my opinion, you know? I've only listened to it once. I'll come back to it at some point. But yeah, I thought this was cool. And thank you, Vimpen, for, you know, the album reaction right here. It's always fun to get a little album reaction on stream. And I had a solid time listening to it. You better get ready for winter soon, Bucko. I know. I'm not prepared for Canadian winter. It's going to be really tough. Minus 30 degrees Celsius it gets to, I think, sometimes. So it's going to be intense. I need a new jacket. No, it's definitely significantly colder in Canada, Looney. Definitely. So I'm not prepared, but I guess I'll have to experience it firsthand to see what's going on, you know? Best song this stream was Lose It, Bass Boosted. I don't know if I can agree with that, Mira. Although I would say my personal favourite song from the stream was that Elton John track. That was mind-blowingly good. Like, really insane. Ugh. Brilliant built for these Canadian streets. I know. Hmm. So Vimpen is saying that Vimpen's favorites from the album are Divine Attack, Time Wave, Metalism, and Light and Darkness. So the one favorite that me and Vimpen agree on is Metalism, but yeah, solid picks otherwise as well. Divine Attack, Time Wave, Light and Darkness, pretty much all nice, you know? Not a bad song on here, so thank you for sending it in, Vimpen, and, you know, expanding the CDTV music taste further, the CDTV musical universe. The CDTV MU for short is growing every day, you know? When the neck pillow coming, who knows? I thought this chair would be better because it comes a bit higher up on my neck, but I could still do it with a neck pillow, to be fair. So yeah, I thought that was solid. Like I said earlier on in the stream, guys, I might do. Let me just. I'll get this off the screen actually now because we're finished up. We've wrapped up the paid request stream for today. Solid like 4-ish hour stream. Pretty good. What was I saying? Yeah, like I said, I might do a second paid request stream this week just to make up for the one that I skipped last week. So I'll maybe either do like Wednesday or Thursday this week. And yeah, hope to see you guys there as well, and hopefully we'll have another good one because this one was solid too. First Linkin Park, now Baby Metal. What's next? Folk music? Hey, it might be. I know Vin Pen listens to some stuff that falls sort of generally into the category of folk music, so it is possible, Alex. It is possible. So yeah, I am looking forward to hopefully doing another paid request stream this week. You know, got to keep the, I got to make up for it, Mira. I'm making up for the one I missed, okay? Believe me. Believe me. And yeah, I had a good time, so I hope you guys did too. Shout out to everybody who sent stuff in. See Vin Pen saying he likes folk music. I know it. I know Vin Pen's music taste inside and out, I feel like now. So yeah, thank you to everybody who sent stuff in. Thank you to the mods for, always doing a great job. Mods did. And shout out, most importantly, to me, alright, for doing these streams, keeping everybody entertained, you know what I'm saying? But no, shout out to all you guys. You guys are the important ones because you make these streams possible. You know what I'm saying? So thank you very much for joining in. I'm going to head off now, probably work on some videos a little bit. And yeah, also going to check to see if anything interesting is dropping this Friday that I can react to, or my twin can react to. Probably the Gem Remover project. That's dropping this Friday. So yeah, and like I said, hopefully another paid request stream this week, either Wednesday or Thursday. It's going to be one of those days. And I'm glad you enjoyed the last video, Schmirko. I had a lot of fun making that one. So, thank you very much for joining in. Have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time it is for you guys. And I'll see you all on the next stream. And this is your boy, CDTVProductions, signing out. You already know how it is. Peace out, guys. Much love.